an extraordinary number of people are taking opioids in one form or another, and it weighs on labor force participation, largely but not exclusively on younger males, also younger women. And it's a national crisis, really.
Well, for more on this, let's go to Nicolas Terry, the Director of the Centre for Law and Health at Indiana University, who joins us now from Indianapolis. Welcome back to Money Talks, Nicolas. Now, tell us what your reaction is to this Reckitt Benckiser settlement, and tell us a bit more about what they were accused of.
Yes, this is a little different from the cases that we've discussed here before. In two ways. First of all, this is a criminal and civil action that was brought by the US federal government. Needless to say, RB in their settlement has denied any wrongdoing, but it is important to note that this was a criminal matter brought against a subsidiary in Video and now RB that got rid of this company in, I think, 2014. Whereas the other cases we've been discussing have been civil cases, the ones in Oklahoma and Cleveland. The second point of differentiation is that the drug involved here, which is buprenorphine, is a drug used to treat addiction. It is an opioid, but it is one that is designed to sit on the receptors and basically of the brain and reduce craving. So it's a drug that is used to treat opioids rather than the opioids that allegedly cause the crisis.
No doubt that Big Pharma and other companies are watching this settlement closely, but we know Johnson & Johnson faces a multi-billion-dollar opioids lawsuit in Oklahoma, as you mentioned. How might this affect that case, do you think?
Not directly, I think, but like night follows day. You can guarantee from the comments made in the statements from the Department of Justice and FTC in the RB case that as the civil cases proceed in the places that we've discussed before, so also the federal government will be looking at potential criminal charges maybe to follow. This would track very much what happened in the tobacco litigation in the 1990s. Which began with the states recovering billions, hundreds of billions of dollars from the tobacco companies. And that was later followed by racketeering charges brought by the Department of Justice.
Okay, and what do you think about the culpability of these pharmaceutical companies? Do you think they are in fact to blame for this opioid crisis?
I think they bear some of the blame. I think that there are many other causes, many very sad causes of addictions that go to what we call the social determinants of health, that go to poverty and lack of education, lack of opportunities in the labor market, and lack of health care. All of those things coincide with the demographics, frequently coincide with the demographics of those who are caught up in the opioid crisis.
And do you anticipate similar settlements from other pharmaceutical companies going forward?
I think these businesses cannot withstand losing the ability to do business with the US government, which is arguably the reason, or reportedly the reason, that RB settled this case, even though they had not actually, that company, RB, had not been invited indicted as opposed to its subsidiary Invidior. So it's too expensive to fight the Department of Justice, because if you lose, you will lose access to selling any of your products into the major US healthcare markets.
Interesting. All about the bottom line, it seems. Okay, Nicolas Terry, thank you again for your time.